الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. All praise is due to Allah, who has sent down upon His servant the book, and has not made therein any deviance.
ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم.
They have no knowledge of it, nor had their fathers.
كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم.
Grave is the word that comes out of their mouths.
إن يقولون إلا كذبا.
They speak not except a lie. Indeed,
وإنا لجاعلون ما عليها صعيدا جرزا.
and indeed, we will make that which is upon it into a barren ground.
أم حسبت أن
Or have you thought that the companions of the cave and the inscription were, among our signs, a wonder?
فضربنا على آذانهم في الكهف سنين عددا.
So we cast a cover of sleep over their ears within the cave for a number of years.
ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا. نحن نقص عليك نبأهم بالحق.
It is we who relate to you, O Muhammad, their story in truth.
إنه
They were youths who believed in their Lord, and we increased them in guidance.
وربطنا هؤلاء
These, our people, have taken besides him deities.
لولا يأتون
Why do they not bring for worship of them a clear authority? Who is more unjust than one who invents about Allah a lie? And
ذلك من آيات الله
that was from the signs of Allah.
من يهد الله فهو المهتد
He whom Allah guides is the rightly guided,
ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا
but he whom he leads astray, never will you find for him a protecting guide.
وتحسبهم أيقاظا وهم رقود
And you would think them awake while they were asleep,
ونقلب
and we turn them to the right and to the left,
وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد
while their dog stretched his forelegs at the entrance. If you had looked at them, you would have been turned from them in flight and been filled by them with terror. And similarly, we awakened them that they might question one another.
قال قائل منهم كم لبثتم
Said a speaker from among them, "How long have you?" They said, "We have remained a day or part of a day."
فقالوا ابْنُوا عَلَيْهِم بُنْيَانًا رَّبُّهُمْ أَعْلَمُ بِهِمْ ۚ
Said those who prevailed in the matter, we will surely take for ourselves over them a masjid.
وَلَا تَقُولَنَّ لِشَيْءٍ إِنِّي فَاعِلٌ ذَٰلِكَ غَدًا.
And never say of anything, "Indeed, I will do that tomorrow." Except when adding, "If Allah wills."
وَلَبِثُوا فِي كَهْفِهِمْ 300 سِنِينَ وَازْدَادُوا تِسْعًا.
And they remained in their cave for 300 years and exceeded by 9.
قُلِ اللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا لَبِثُوا ۖ
Say, Allah is most knowing of how long they remained.
لَهُ غَيْبُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ ۖ
He has knowledge of the unseen aspects of the heavens and the earth.
أَبْصِرْ بِهِ وَأَسْمِعْ.
How seeing is He and how hearing. They have not besides Him any protector, and He shares not His legislation with anyone.
وَاتْلُ مَا أُوحِيَ إِلَيْكَ مِن كِتَابِ رَبِّكَ ۖ لَا مُبَدِّلَ لِكَلِمَاتِهِ وَلَن تَجِدَ مِن دُونِهِ مُلْتَحَدًا. وَلَا تُطِعْ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَن ذِكْرِنَا وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ وَكَانَ أَمْرُهُ فُرُطًا.
And say, The truth is from your Lord. So whoever wills, let him believe, and whoever wills, let him disbelieve. Indeed, we have prepared for the wrongdoers a fire whose walls will surround them.
وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا بماء كالمهل يشوي الوجوه بئس الشراب وساءت مرتفقا.
Wretched is the drink, and evil is the resting place.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات إنا لا نضيع أجر من أحسن عملا.
Indeed, those who have believed and done those will have gardens of perpetual residence. Beneath them rivers will flow. They will be adorned therein with bracelets of gold, and will wear green garments of fine silk and brocade, reclining therein on adorned couches.
نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا.
Excellent is the reward, and good is the resting place. And present to them an example of two men. We granted to one of them 2 gardens of grapevines, and we bordered them with palm trees, and placed between them fields of crops.
كلتا
Each of the 2 gardens produced its fruit, and did not fall short thereof in anything.
وفجرنا خلالهما نهرا.
And we caused to gush forth within them a river.
وكان له ثمر فقال لصاحبه وهو يحاوره أنا أكثر منك مالا وأعز نفرا.
Said to him while he was conversing with him, "Have you disbelieved in He who created you from dust, and then from a sperm drop, and then proportioned you as a man?
لا
But as for me, He is Allah, my Lord, and I do not associate with my Lord anyone."
ولولا
And why did you, when you entered your garden, not say, "What Allah willed has occurred. There is no power except in Allah"? Although you see me less than you in wealth. It will become a smooth, dusty ground.
أو يصبح ماؤها غورا فلن تستطيع له طلبا.
Or its water will become sunken into the earth, so you would never be able to seek it.
ولم تكن
And there was for him no company to aid him other than Allah, nor could he defend himself.
هنالك الولاية لله الحق.
There the authority is completely for Allah, the truth.
هو
He is best in reward and best in outcome. And they will be presented before your Lord in rows, and he will say, "You have certainly come to us just as we created you the first time." But you claimed that we would never make for you an appointment.
ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا.
And they will find what they did present before them.
ولا يظلم ربك أحدا.
And your Lord does injustice to no one.
بئس للظالمين بدلا.
Wretched it is for the wrongdoers as an exchange. And
ورأى المجرمون النار فظنوا أنهم مواقعوها ولم يجدوا عنها مصرفا.
we have certainly diversified in this Quran for the people from every kind of example. But man has ever been, most of anything, prone to dispute. And nothing has prevented the people from believing when guidance came to them, and from asking forgiveness of their Lord, except that there must befall them the accustomed precedent of the former peoples, or that the punishment should come directly before. And we send not the messengers except as bringers of good tidings and warners. And those who disbelieve dispute by using falsehood to attempt to invalidate thereby the truth, and have taken my verses and that of which they are warned in ridicule.
إنا جعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوه وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن تدعهم إلى الهدى فلن يهتدوا إذا أبدا.
And if you invite them to guidance, they will never be guided then, ever. And your Lord is the forgiving, full of mercy. If he were to impose blame upon them for what they earned, he would have hastened for them the punishment. Rather, for them is an appointment from which they will never find an escape.
وتلك القرى أهلكناهم لما ظلموا وجعلنا لمهلكهم موعدا. وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَىٰ لِفَتَاهُ لَا أَبْرَحُ حَتَّىٰ أَبْلُغَ مَجْمَعَ الْبَحْرَيْنِ أَوْ أَمْضِيَ حُقُبًا.
And mentioned when Moses
فَلَمَّا جَاوَزَا قَالَ لِفَتَاهُ آتِنَا غَدَاءَنَا لَقَدْ لَقِينَا مِن سَفَرِنَا هَٰذَا نَصَبًا.
he said,
قَالَ ذَٰلِكَ مَا كُنَّا نَبْغِ ۚ فَارْتَدَّا عَلَىٰ آثَارِهِمَا قَصَصًا.
Moses said, "That is what we were seeking." So they returned, following their footprints.
فَوَجَدَا عَبْدًا مِّنْ عِبَادِنَا آتَيْنَاهُ قَالَ إِنَّكَ لَن تَسْتَطِيعَ مَعِيَ صَبْرًا. وَكَيْفَ تَصْبِرُ عَلَىٰ مَا لَمْ تُحِطْ بِهِ خُبْرًا.
And how can you have patience for what you do not encompass in knowledge?
قَالَ سَتَجِدُنِي إِن شَاءَ اللَّهُ صَابِرًا وَلَا أَعْصِي لَكَ أَمْرًا. ذِكْرًا. قَالَ أَلَمْ أَقُلْ إِنَّكَ لَن تَسْتَطِيعَ مَعِيَ صَبْرًا.
Al-Khadr said, "Did I not say that with me you would never be able to have patience?"
قَالَ لَا تُؤَاخِذْنِي بِمَا نَسِيتُ وَلَا تُرْهِقْنِي مِنْ أَمْرِي عُسْرًا.
So they set out, until when they met a boy, Al-Khadr killed him. Moses said, "Have you killed a pure soul for other than having killed a soul? You have certainly done a deplorable thing."
قال
Did I not tell you that with me you would never be able to have patience?
لدني عذرا.
Moses said, "If I should ask you about anything after this, then do not keep me as a companion. You have obtained from me an excuse."
قال هذا فراق بيني وبينك سأنبئك بتأويل ما لم تستطع عليه صبرا.
As for the ship, it belonged to poor people working at sea, so I intended to cause defect in it, as there was after them a king who seized every good ship by force. And as for the boy, his parents were believers, and we feared that he would overburden them by transgression and disbelief. So we intended that their Lord should substitute for them one better than him in purity and nearer to mercy.
وما فعلته عن أمري
And I did it not of my own accord.
ذلك تأويل ما لم تسطع عليه صبرا.
That is the interpretation of that about which you could not have patience.
ويسألون
And they ask you, O Muhammad, about Dhil Karnain. Say, I will recite to you about him a report. Indeed,
أتبع سببا.
Then he followed away.
كذلك وقد أحطنا بما لديه خبرا.
Thus, and we had encompassed all that he had in knowledge.
ثم أتبع سببا.
Then he followed away. They said, bring me sheets of iron. Dil Karna. And we will present hell that day to the disbelievers on display. Those whose eyes had been within a cover from my remembrance, and they were not able to hear.
قُلْ هَلْ نُنَبِّئُكُم بِالْأَخْسَرِينَ أَعْمَالًا
Indeed,
خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا لَا يَبْغُونَ عَنْهَا حِوَلًا
wherein they abide eternally, they will not desire from it any transfer. Say, if the sea were ink for writing the words of my Lord, the sea would be exhausted before the words of my Lord were exhausted, even if we brought the like of it as a supplement.
قُلْ